myself in the mirror. What's the Island fam? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Wedding Wednesday vlog. And as you can see by the title, today is the Q&A vlog that I have been talking to you all about for like, what, 2 months now. I asked you all questions on Instagram and on, well, I didn't ask you all questions. I told you all to send in your questions. So I gave you all a question box on Instagram, and I also did a question box on here on YouTube so that you all could send in your questions, and you did. I wrote them down. Is a lot, okay? I forced them to do this, just so you all know, and it is like, what, almost midnight right now. It's like 11 p.m. at night that we're filming this video. So yeah, see, he needs sleep. Okay, so we are going to answer these questions as fast as possible because it is midnight on a weekday. She has school tomorrow, he has work tomorrow, life still have the life tomorrow, right? So we'll try to answer this as fast as possible. So let's get into it. This question is, how did you guys meet? Why is that funny? I don't know why that's funny. How did we meet? He slid into my DMs on a dating app.
I did.
Yes, he did. So yes, that's how we met. Online, and then we talked for a while, and then we planned to meet up in person, and then yeah, here we are. So yeah, that's how we met. Did you know he was going to propose? Yes. Yes, I did. It was a whole conversation, so yes. Fair warning, if you didn't realize yet, he's not very talkative, so you're lucky if you get 10 words in this video. Just saying. Sorry, but it is what it is. What else? Does your age gap cause an issue? Does it?
Nah. I don't think
Nah.
so.
You say that like it's like, nah, no. No, it doesn't. Well, so far it hasn't caused an issue, so cool. How long were you together before you got engaged? Was it? What? How long? 4 months? Yeah, it was 4 months because we started dating in August, and you know the funny thing, we started dating August 24th and we got engaged December 25th, like a day after officially being 4 months together. I never noticed that till now. Like, I don't think about it. Yeah, so 4 months and then we got engaged. So that's the questions in terms of before the wedding stuff. So boom, 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 boom. Y'all are trying to make him listen to Stray Kids, but he don't care. I don't know how much all does listen to Stray Kids. He don't care. I'm trying to get him to learn who the members of Stray Kids are. If y'all listen to Stray Kids, y'all are stays, please comment down below. If any of y'all are stays, we can be friends, okay? Cool. Anyway, so these are actual questions that people ask about the wedding. So, first question, I'm gonna cross it out, but still I'll ask it. What is your budget?
I don't even know what that's point.
We don't have one. See, we don't have one, but at the same time, we kind of know that we don't want to go beyond a certain point, right?
Yeah.
So we don't have a set budget, but we still don't want to spend $1 million. If money was no question, what would you like your wedding to look like?
We already made up your mind on the barn, but on the barn wedding.
Barn or a barn?
Yeah.
B-A-R-N.
Barn.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Because I always wanted to have a wedding in a nice barn, like all wooden features and rustic boho mix kind of thing, and you know, lights in the ceiling, blah blah blah. But it would still be small. It's not like you're gonna be big. It just that particular aesthetic and location, but it will still be micro. What traditional / non-traditional things are you doing for your wedding?
I don't think we do it. I don't think we do anything traditional or non-traditional.
I feel like some things are traditional, like we are going to do a first dance if we still decide to do that. Like we have practiced the dance and everything. We are planning on doing a first dance. We'll see how that goes, because yeah. What else? I feel like getting married on the whole is a traditional thing.
Yeah.
But like, not to mention, what are traditional things in terms of a Trinidad wedding though?
I don't even know.
Yeah. I'm not doing the toss the bouquet thing. We're not having like bridesmaids and groomsmen and flower girls and stuff like that. I know in recent years things like first look and first touch and those things have become traditional within recent years. We are doing that. What else? We're not necessarily doing anything traditional or non-traditional. It's just mostly what we want to do. So, yeah. Next question. What is your color scheme? It is supposed to be boho, but we seem to have a hard time finding the exact colors for that theme, which is like dusty pinks and stuff like that, because you know people like bright pink and pinky pinks and not dusty pink, so we having a hard time finding it. And even though I've seen stuff in stores, the price range that they're at, which is why I want to pay for it, not making sense. So we just settled on like a kind of, it's not dusty pink, but it's still not like baby pink or bright pink. So yeah, and maybe like browns and but no gold and stuff, because most places you just find like that nasty looking yellow gold. Yeah, exactly. And both of us use that color, so yeah, pink and white and brown is like a basic general, that's what we're gonna. Are you wearing white? My dress isn't stark white. It is more of an ivory white. So it's like an off-white, but not a yellowy off-white. But I think in pictures it looks more white than it really is. But yeah, technically yes, I'm wearing white. Are you wearing white? You wearing white? Okay. Okay, so the next question is, what type of dress do you like / want? I don't want to tell all you, because two things. One, I want y'all to see it when I actually do a vlog, or at least some sort of something, post pictures or something, so you can see the dress. But the other thing is, I want to tell her the kind of dress I like or want to have, because I already have my dress. You gonna know, he right here. You know, y'all wanted to know before the day. Like, you want to know? He don't want to know. He want to wait until the day. So I can't spoil it. But I should say, okay, so let me tell you some of the things that going into my dress shopping day that I wanted. I wanted a dress that had a lot of lace on it. That was one of my things. You also, I tried on a dress that had lace on it, whatever. I also did not want a dress that had like thin straps, like spaghetti straps. I didn't want that. I wanted a dress with some sort of sleeve, and I also wanted a dress that had a slight train, like not too much of a train, but just enough that it still looks cute and it looks like a wedding dress. However, what you think you want and what you actually go for on the day is two different things. So you always, well, Brandon and Sakura, be at your wedding? That's the next question. No. Short answer. No. He just here for props at this point, right? No, they're not going to be there, and it's not because I don't want them there. I give my children choice to choose if they want to do something or not, especially when it's something that's not going to affect the life. And coming or not coming, not going to change anything in the life. Like, my kids are very antisocial. I know that might sound bad, but I don't force my kids to do anything they don't want to do, unless it's something they have to do. So I did ask them, I did talk to them about it or whatever, and even though they're happy for me and they're like, yeah, we want cake and food, but we don't care to be there. So no, they're not gonna be there. They don't want to be. So yeah.
What are you most excited for?
I don't know. I think one of the things is not like a super big excitement. One of the things is you see my dress. Cause like it's real hard the fact that I already have my dress and I tell him everything and I can't show him the dress and I can't be like, look, do you like it? And I can't try it on and like show him. So that's one of the things I'm excited for, but it's not like the biggest excitement. I actually don't know what the biggest excitement is. What are you most excited for?
The vacation.
The vacation? So afterwards. Okay. He's more excited for
Honeymoon.
that.
What are you nervous about?
Two things.
You're nervous for your wedding.
Whatever. Two things. Wow, point that out. Two things I think I'm most nervous about. One, the first kiss, because like I don't want to do that in front of people, and there will be people, and then knowing weddings, they have this tendency like if you have like a really short kiss, they'll be like kiss, 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 and they, like egg you on. Not to mention, like I've seen a lot of like videos with photographers, and I actually spoke to the photographer that's going to be taking the pictures for our wedding, and he was like, you have to have a kiss at least 3 seconds long so that you can get good pictures of your first kiss, because if it's short it's like too fast and they don't get the picture. So I'm like, 3 seconds is a long time. So yeah, so that's one of the things on the top of my list. Like, that's the thing I'm most nervous of. And then the second thing is probably the first dance, because again, it's something I have to do in front of other people. And as much as I make YouTube, I record in my room by myself with nobody looking at me, right? So in front of people, it's different. So yeah, what are you most nervous about?
With that kiss situation as well.
I sure they can't hear you.
I said probably it's kiss situation as well.
Yeah, having to kiss each other in front of people, because we don't. It's not like we do it now. Even now we don't. That has nothing to do with this. Anyway, even now we don't do it in front of people, so it would be weird to have to do it in front of people. Bless you.
Will you be changing your name?
No. I know you're gonna be in my comments asking why, but here's why, right? It's very complicated. Not in terms of like going with your marriage certificates and carrying your ID and changing your name. That part isn't complicated. But all of the other things that I'm going to have to change my name on, so many things. I have to change it on my NIS. I have to change it on all of my banks. I have to change it on where else? Like so many different things. Like that's just off the top of my head the ones I do remember there, but there's so many other things that I'm going to have to change it on. It just doesn't really matter. If I change my name when I'm still married, do you care if I change my name?
No.
So we talked about it, and the conclusion was maybe right now I'm not going to. If in the future I choose to, cool, but right now, no.
Will you be changing your YouTube name?
No, if I change my normal name, I change my YouTube name.
Yeah, that's not being unnecessary.
I don't know, that's just something somebody asked. I was like, my YouTube name, why? I feel like because when people do YouTube and then they get married, they tend to change it into a couple channel or something. And I was like, no, it's still gonna be Nellz Island. Like, what the hey?
Will you be vlogging or do you have a videographer? You do have videographer money.
A videographer. I will try to vlog as much as possible. I am not guaranteed that you're going to get a vlog from the beginning of the day to the end of the day and the entire wedding. I can't vlog myself while getting married. That'd be real.
That'd be off.
I could try. I could try to set up a tripod somewhere, but keep in mind I'm going to have to get someone else who's trying to be a part of my wedding or enjoy my wedding operate a camera at the point in time. So again, I don't know how that is going to go. I will try. And no, we're not getting a videographer. It costs like $3,000 or more for someone to video just an hour. Like, the packages start at expensive, unreasonable prices, and their time frame as well is pretty long. Most places is like 6 hours, like 6 to 8 hours that I've seen, that I've researched, because I have looked into possibly getting a videographer because I wanted some sort of content for Instagram and YouTube, but the price is not making sense, and the amount of hours that the package is for is too long. We're having a short micro wedding.
Are you going on a honeymoon and where?
Here's the thing. Technically we're going, but it's for like what, a weekend?
Yeah.
Basic. I don't even feel like it's a weekend because we're leaving in the night of our wedding. We have one full day, and then we're coming back after that one full day.
Yeah.
So we only have one full day, and that is because not like we didn't want to go on an actual honeymoon. I have a 6-year-old that I have no one to watch her. And not just that, our wedding is not during summer vacation or Christmas vacation. So school is not closed. And even if school was closed, anyone that can watch her or is willing to watch her has a job. They can't take like a whole week or two off of work just to watch my child, right? So we do have someone in place to watch her for that time frame that we're leaving the day off and coming back like 2 days, technically 2 days later, but we don't have longer than that. So we can't go anyway. And where are we going? We're just going to Tobago because this one passport expired now. Because it's not. He didn't even know it was expired until I checked.
Are you doing your first look? No.
No, I think we mentioned that like earlier. Like, we're not doing any like those quote unquote traditional things. I personally feel like a first look takes away from the seeing the person when you first walk down the aisle thing. I've heard people say it doesn't take away from it and it calms your nerves and da da da. I don't care. I don't want to do that. Do you want to do that?
I just would be necessary.
I asked him. Not that I had any intention of doing it, but just because I want to know what his opinion was on it. And he, same thing, he don't want to do it. Like, just because people do it doesn't mean you have to. At your wedding is your wedding. Do whatever you want to do on your wedding day.
Indoor or outdoor wedding? We want outdoor. We doing indoor.
Yeah, we wanted outdoor. There's a lot of complications with outdoor. Plus, we can't control the weather. Plus, certain places that you're doing an outdoor wedding, you need a permit. So we boil down to doing an indoor wedding. Cause
do you think Lamb is going to cry?
the F? Sorry for any children watching, but why do we care?
That was wild. I mean, there's somebody who watching and trying to ask the question.
No, but no, not why. Why do you as a person care? I mean, why do I care? Like, it doesn't matter to me if he cries or doesn't. Matter of fact, I personally feel like it would be weird. No. Or maybe I'm just a personal cringe. So in my mind, I just feel like it might be cringe. I don't know. on the day whatever happens, honestly. But here's, to be honest, let me explain. Here's my problem with it, right? I feel like one person did it out of genuine sincerity. That's the way he felt on the day. And then it became a trend. And then now I'm seeing videos, because I have been consuming, gobbling down, swallowing, eating wedding content since like what, months now? Just YouTube, Instagram, just gobbling down content, and I'm seeing content of men, quote unquote, crying for their wedding, not a drop of tears, and most of it seems like it's staged, like they just acting like they crying for like a video or something, or for the presence of people, like, oh my god, he cried when he saw her. Like, if it's genuine, great. I have no problem with if it's genuine, it genuinely happened, right? But if it's like you're doing it just because you want some sort of reaction, or people will be like, oh my god, he cried, why are you doing that? Like, that's what I have a problem with. Like, if it's fake, I don't want it. If it genuinely happened, great, but it's not a requirement. It's like, he better cry when I walk down the aisle. Why? Why do you want a forced emotion? Why does he have to cry? I don't understand that. So, on top of that, I don't think that he will. He's not that type of person. I'm the emotional person. Why are the dogs going on like that in the middle of the night? But he is not the emotional one in this relationship. I am. I'm the water works. And no, I'm not going to cry. I know myself, I'm not. So, he's not the boo-hoo, blah, sub person. So, no, I do not think he's going to cry. And it's not a requirement. That was it? Okay, so that was all the questions, even though he didn't tell us. That was the last question. He didn't tell us. So that's all the questions. I narrowed it down, as I said, because a lot of questions was the same thing over and over. So yeah, that's all the questions that you all asked us about our wedding. If you all want to know more, you all know what to do. Get in my comments. I respond to every single comment on my channel. So if you all have more questions, or questions that would have arisen while we was doing this Q&A, put it down in the comments. And as promised, I delivered the lammy in the video, even though he's like half asleep right now because it's the middle of the night. And anyway, thanks guys for watching. Thank you. Right, I will be posting videos, as I said before, every Wednesday until my wedding day, so stay tuned for that. And also don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and be sure to share this video with your friends. So thanks again guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next Wedding Wednesday vlog. Bye.